Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Okay, let's get the jokes out of the way. How about this one? The audiologist told me I'm going deaf. It was tough news to hear. Or this one. I tried calling the tinnitus helpline. No answer, it just kept ringing. Or this. I sent my hearing aid away for repair a month ago and I've heard nothing since. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. I no longer get upset that my own hearing difficulties provide merriment for those around me. I've learned to make the best of it. My hearing loss is defined as moderate, which means I'm okay with normal conversation as long as you are facing me. Turn your back to me, and I'm just guessing at that point. Imagine what it's like riding in the back seat of a car and trying to understand what's being said by the people in the front seats. The kidnappers up front could say something like, "Hey, he's chilling right now, so let's make the call." What would I hear? "Let's kill him right now and dump him at the mall." Man, I would totally freak. I'm not a trained lip reader, but until the pandemic hit, I never realized how much I rely on seeing a person's lips as he or she speaks. There's a fine line between hearing and comprehending. If you spoke to me during the pandemic and you wore a mask, chances are good I heard you, but only comprehended every third or fourth word. One of the unfortunate habits that we hearing-impaired folks resort to is the tendency to just say yes or nod in the affirmative when asked a question we didn't quite hear. "Do you think this dress makes me look fat?" "Yes." See what I mean? Over the years, I accepted many speaking engagements while representing the Blade out in the community. Everything would go well until it was time for the question and answer period. When someone in the back of the room asked a question, my comprehension skills evaporated. I quickly figured out that simply saying, "That remains to be seen," did not apply to all situations. So I devised a little trick. I would walk out from behind the lectern and approach the questioner, closing the distance between us as quickly but as casually as I could. My questioner thought I was approaching to make our encounter more personal. The real reason? So I could hear the question. I've worn hearing aids for 40 years. The technology has evolved to the point that they're nearly invisible and undetectable. So on behalf of hearing-impaired people everywhere, I have to ask, why the stigma? Most folks need glasses for their eyes at some point in their lives, and nobody thinks anything of it. Yet these same people feel the need to speak really loud when they realize a person is hard of hearing. Even people with perfect hearing occasionally hear things badly. Remember the line from the song Love Potion No. 9 about that gypsy with the gold-capped tooth? I'll bet you thought it was that gypsy with the gold tattoo. So don't yell at me. I'm just the messenger.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.